how how to talk about personality. Bang kumat mane aputak kining jeji mate bang ot bang character lo jat lo kosono munit lo la kosono lo so lo la ula sono putak koson sike chinki po. How will we talk about personality? Okay, so this is lesson one, and the sentence that we are going to learn is this. The title of the lesson is What's Lisa Like? Lisa e koson lo kosono lo so lo. What's Lisa like? Okay? That's what it means. So kung kosono ni la panchini pomimela koton lo nang tanta pulo te ilitum la son lo nung jini. What's Lisa like? Koson lo. What's Lisa like? Okay. So let's listen to this model dialogue. A and B, they are talking about a girl, a woman called Lisa. Okay. What's Lisa like? What's Lisa like? Lisa's very outgoing. Prang chen chinky dak, hansi outgoing polo. Teragli perere, outgoing. What's John's like? Okay. Lisa's very outgoing. What's John like? What's John's like? What's John like? John ki kosonante. John's a little shy. Majar so terang ju. Lisa bang terang very outgoing. Dam prang chinky prang. Chinky prang chen. Labena tin panda chinky. That type of person we call outgoing. Outgoing polite do joy je terag juje. Kubi man nungje ni nungje dakpo lasano muni tamansi outgoing polo. Al no hok da damun hopen that mayok pen chinki un. That type of person we call outgoing. So here A is asking B about Lisa. What's Lisa like? Then B replies, Lisa's very outgoing. Lisa's. That means Lisa is. Lisa's very outgoing. What's John like? But then she also wants to know, B also wants to know about another person that A knows. A bang kichini, John panchini muchot. Let's see. What's John like? The John ke koson lante. What's John like? What's John like? John's a little shy. Like a major so therakju. John's a little shy. Okay. So listen. What's Lisa like? Lisa's very outgoing. What's John's like? What's John like? John's a little shy. Okay. So, sorry here. What's Lisa like? Okay, say here. Let me check this.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you hear? Okay, so what's Lisa like? So what's mean what afterwards you have to use a noun. It may be maybe a person or anything. Okay, what's then the noun will come. It may be a person or it may be a movie or kosono lake. So in Karbi basic kosono lake. That's a film kosono. That's a bang pu kosono, bang pi kosono. So that's a homu kosono. So when we want to ask that way in English, what's, then the name will come. That's a homu kosono. What's the thing like? What's the clothes like? Kosono apeke. Maki chome homu. What's the food like? What's noun plus like. Okay, this is how you have to say what's, then noun plus like. Suppose you haven't seen this Bahubali movie 2, Bahubali 2, but you have heard, but you haven't seen. So you ask someone who had seen. So you ask, what's Bahubali 2 movie like? So movie ko sonlo. What's Bahubali 2 movie like? Okay, so that's how we ask the question. It's not about person munit panchat kale jat hormu tola nang chini pami me sin chini kangtung bote what's chupini hormu kicho hormu tola nang cholong lepin lang. So say what's the food like? What's suppose nang li dosa cholong lepin lang what's dosa like? The pizza cholong lepin lang what's pizza like? Punang po. That's a what? Then so movie taglong lepin that's a film taglong lepin lang but what's Bahubali 2 movie like? Okay. So that's how it means. So amunit pan but the hormu panchini pameme if you don't know properly and if you want to know about that thing or that person, this is how you ask. Okay, this is a question. What's Lisa like? What's Tom like? What's Tom like? Tom ko song. What's Sam like? What's Sam like? What's the new student like? What's the new student like? So what's this new student like? Akimi student wang non class ko song like. Ko song. So you don't know about new student in the class. What's the new student like? Okay. So now listen. Let's listen and repeat. What's Lisa like? What's Lisa like? What's Lisa
What
like?
Lisa?
Yes. What's Lisa like? Can you say this?
What's What's Lisa like?
What's Lisa like? What's Lisa like?
What's What's Lisa like?
So what is Lisa like? Papansi budamigla. What's Lisa like? What's Lisa like? What's Lisa like? What's Lisa like? What's Tom like? What's Tom like? What's Tom like? Say this. What's Tom like?
What What's Tom like?
Yes.
What's Tom like?
What's Sam's like? What's Sam like? What's Sam like?
What's
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 Sam
Sam
like?
like?
Mm. What's the new student like? What's the new student like? What's the new student like?
What's the new student like? What's the new student like?
Okay, good. So now the answer is Lisa's very outgoing. Lisa's very outgoing. So Lisa ke prangchen chinkidak terag. So when you want to say that way in English, then you say Lisa's very outgoing. Lisa's very outgoing. Subject Lisa, verb to be is, but we have contracted it. Is ke dono se ponta be a verb is bangla da ala noun pen subject and pacharap check man se letum Lisa. So we contracted this. Lisa is contracted into Lisa's. Lisa's very outgoing. Then outgoing is an adjective. Okay, very is an adverb. Outgoing, very outgoing, very outgoing. So very outgoing. Lisa's very outgoing. This adjective. Lisa's very outgoing. Okay. So very means strong. Very ke peak. We use the suffix peak. Teragre peak. Teragre mane chinky dark peak. So very. So very means strong. Okay. Lisa's very outgoing. That means someone who is active, friendly, and likes to meet people. So outgoing is an adjective meaning peak. Bang pen chinky dark peak, bang pen da ke da dojo je la munit pan ke tong ning hang peak. That type of person we call it outgoing. Okay. Lisa's very outgoing. So very mean peak. Prang peak. Chinky mun pen chinky dark. Okay. So here Lisa's very outgoing. Lisa's very outgoing. Lisa's very chatty. Okay. You can say bang tangible. Lisa's very outgoing. Like money punching kidag, money punching kipik. So that type of person we call outgoing. So Lisa's that type of person. So when someone asks question, what's Lisa's like? Lisa ko son lante ko son munit lo. Then Lisa's ko son bang pilo. Lisa's very outgoing. Okay. That means someone who is active, friendly, and likes. Okay. Okay, and you can say Lisa's very chatty. Chatty means lamning jepik. Prang pik lamning jepik. Chatty. Okay. Lisa's very chatty. That means speaks a lot. Lisa's very funny. Pachalai tai titi pang munir hun pang nek hu titi bolade. Lisa's very funny. Makes you laugh. Lisa's very kind. Bang han kajan so du pik kang hon du pik bolade. Lisa's very kind. Kind meaning good to others. Means good to others. Okay. So let's listen and repeat. Lisa's very outgoing. Outgoing. Say this after me, Christina. Lisa's very outgoing.
Lisa very outgoing.
Lisa's very outgoing.
Li-
Very,
Lisha very very
very. The
outgoing.
ve bulate nang li so attack. The upper teeth must touch the lower lip. La thaga so bang. La bear ang turpan paponi. Very. Okay. Lisa's very outgoing.
Lisha very outgoing.
Lisa's very outgoing. Okay, good. Lisa's very chatty.
Lisha very chatty.
Lisa's very chatty.
Lisha very chatty.
Lisa's very chatty. Okay? Lisa's very chatty.
Lisha very chatty.
Mm. Lisa's very funny. Lisa's very funny.
Lisha
Lisa's
Lisha very funny.
Lisa's very funny. Lisa's very kind. Lisa's very kind.
Lisha very kind.
Lisa's
Lisha very kind.
Lisa's very kind. Lisa's very kind.
Lish-
Lisa's very kind.
Lisha
Lisa's
Lisha
very
very
dabangge z parkido po labang s do the s sound will be z thema vowels ke jana pot nangli z pana Lisa's very outgoing. Lisa's very outgoing. Lisa's very outgoing. Lisa's very chatty.
Lisha's very outgoing.
Lisa's very chatty.
Li- Lisha Lisha very chatty.
Mm. Lisa's very funny.
Lisha very chatty.
Lisa's very
Lisha
funny.
Lisha's very funny.
Lisa's very kind.
Lisha very kind.
Okay. Nastila daka thara very little pote majer so obanlo ula very pen la so opposite mate up kapar lep ulta banglo little pote majer so thara ju John's a little shy, a little shy. So someone who is nervous, shy pulte nervous at the tharagju titi lasan fancy munitum ben chinki dagle tharagju tharag hik tharagju abang pupane shy pupa kano ayak tum ke kyong dung tum shy ayak tum kyong dung tum ke tharagre atumadu munitum out ka prek lasi John's akar behavior mata out bang ke tharagju. John's a little shy. Thera majar so therakik. John's a little shy. John's a little shy. So a little means weak, that is a degree bang komchat. Thera majar so therak hik. Okay, that's the meaning. Okay, so let's try this again. John's a little shy. Say after me.
John
John's a little shy.
John's John's a little
A
size.
little shy. John's a little shy.
John's a little size.
John's a little
Shy.
John's a little lazy.
John's a little lazy.
Lazy, but they select he and in Hangoye that's called lazy, not willing. Okay. John's a little lazy.
John's a little lazy.
John's a little selfish.
John's a little selfish.
And John's a little selfish. Majar so metang panchamata jot. That is selfish. Metang banghan matawi metang chamata. BC and matang mata but this selfish people banghan matawi banghan care only care about oneself. Metang chamata wong that we call this selfish. Okay. John's a little selfish.
John's a little selfish.
Selfish po lagi man than nan chama tha wong bang phan game bang hon duma vima lai ma tha the bang hon chama tha bang hon de mi sama thang man chama tha wong, we call it selfish. The one who care only about oneself, we call that person as selfish. Okay. So again, last one. John's a little rude.
John's a little rude.
Rude. John's a little rude.
Rude. John's a little rude.
Rude pulu te bang phan ching ki pami thek the bang phan kang chega son kai kia lam ing tang ui politely, not polite. That we call it rude. Yeah? Bang phan respect away. Bang phan man pi thek the kai kia da se ke the. We call it rude. Yeah? Not polite. John's a little rude. Okay, so let's listen and repeat. Let's try this. John's a little shy.
John's a little shy.
John's a little lazy.
John's a little lazy.
John's a little selfish.
John's a little selfish.
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 John's a
John's a
little
little.
rude.
John's a little rude.
Okay, now let's listen once more, once again, to this model dialogue. What's Lisa like? Lisa's very outgoing.
What's
Yes, I'll say the whole thing. Okay, you just listen. I'll say the whole dialogue. What's Lisa like? Lisa's very outgoing. What's John like? John's a little shy. Okay. Okay, you say the whole dialogue again once more, Christina. La doan like a tomta.
What's Lisa like? Lisa very outgoing. What John's like? John's a little shy.
John's a little shy. Shy. Okay, shy. All right. Now let's practice. I'll say the words spoken by A. You speak the words spoken by B. Okay, let's try. What's Lisa like?
Lisa very outgoing. What's John's like?
John's a little shy. Okay, now you speak the words spoken by A.
What's Lisa like?
Okay. Lisa's very outgoing. What's John like?
John's a little shy.
John's a little shy. Shy. So shy punung ye bang nang ni. This tongue should go up attack ponchai lang hama long di shy. Ping tur bang ta lapu. Shy. John's a little shy. Shy. Okay?
Shy.
John's a little
John's a little
shy. 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 Ide abang attack ponsi ing ham long pa lo ni shy. Shy. Okay? Cái lạnh tôi bằng ta chỉ
shy.
số và bằng chim hỏi hỏi sao nó có shy cái shy bằng chim oan cái lý bằng chim hỏi hỏi then the tongue should go up and touch the upper the roof of the mouth là attack cái đi attack lang ham is so attack là so căng thẳng ham đồ mà để là đặc bảo đồ đam shy shy John's a little shy.
John's a little shy.
Sai sai shy bo bu bong long cho hơi nong bang tur bang bang chim hơi nong point pen hala ide bang athak sh to joy po ni plus arkelo shy. John's a little shy.
Shy.
Mm.
John's a little shy.
Shy sh mm. Porque has been ish shy. Okay,
John's a little shy.
sai only pu bang nang li
When
pa
I
bong
take
long
the
nang li ba chu su pa bong long trong practice e join pa pa bong long chen nang ling ho bang la po pa thi bang li pa bong long bang pu nang po ke a tha de bang shy ke shy. Again you'll practice shy.
John's a little shy.
Yeah,
Shy.
shy chong lo. What's Lisa like? Now we'll practice this. Okay, Lisa like. What's Lisa like? Let's sentence bang le tum nom. We'll try now to speak this. Practice ruinang batai.
Mhm.
Okay. So 5 lines, pong po. What's Lisa like? Okay. So practice, listen, and repeat. What's Lisa like? Say.
What Lisa liked?
What's Lisa like? What's Lisa like?
What's Lisa like?
Hmm. Once more. What's Lisa like?
What's Lisa like?
What's Sam like? What's Sam like?
What What's Sam like?
Now you
What's
speak.
Sam like?
Hmm.
When the news
What's
what the new student like?
what's the new student like? Like, give me also question like, what's the new student like? Give me a no, student. Okay, what's the student like? New student like? Then try this.
Hmm. What's Tom's like?
What's Tom like? Okay. What's Tom like? Okay. Okay, now let's practice this line. Lisa's very outgoing. Lisa ke prangchen munit penching ke dak pen ke chetong ning hango no do pen. That type of person we call it outgoing. Okay. So we may not be outgoing. Some of us are outgoing, but some are very outgoing. So Lisa's very outgoing. So 6 line we're going to learn this. Repeat. Listen. Lisa's very outgoing. Speak now.
Lisa very outgoing. Lisa very
Lisa's
outgoing.
yes. Lisa's very outgoing. Now you try.
Lisa very chatty.
Lisa's very chatty. Lisa's very chatty. Say this.
Lisa very chatty.
Lisa's
Lisa very
Lisa's
Li-
Lisa's very chatty.
Lisa
Lisa's
Lisa uh, Lisa's very chatty.
yeah, Lisa's very chatty. Try once more.
Lisa's Lisa's very funny.
Mm. Lisa's very funny.
Lisa,
Lisa's very funny.
Lisa, Lisa very funny.
Yes.
Lisa, Lisa very funny.
Labang. Try this.
Lisa very kind.
Lisa's very kind. Try this.
Lisa very outgoing.
Outgoing.
Going, going po
Outgoing.
bang outgoing?
Going.
Going.
Lisa's very
Lisa very
outgoing.
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 Lisa,
Lisa's very outgoing.
Lisa very outgoing.
Lisa's very outgoing. All right. Okay, now let's practice this line. John's a little shy. John's a little shy. John's a little shy. Okay.
John's a
John's
little
a little shy. John's a little shy. John's
shy.
little shy.
Shy.
John's hola e bang e po den la swallowing panchala. Ciao. I keep it here. John's a little shy. Say this.
John's little
John's a
John's
little shy.
little shy.
John's a little shy.
John's little shy.
John's a little shy.
Jo- John's a little shy.
Shy. Once more. John's a
John's
little shy.
John's John's a little shy.
Shy. Okay. Try this.
John's a little lazy.
John's a little lazy.
John's a little lazy.
Try this.
John's a little shy.
Little selfish.
Oh, selfish. John's a little
Selfish.
selfish.
John's a little self.
John's a little selfish.
John's a little selfish. Try this.
John, John's a little rude.
John's a little rude. Rude. John's a little rude. Okay. Làm tang ui, bằng pan man be take away. You say a little rude. John's a little rude. Okay. Try this.
John's a little yes size. Think that John's a little still
Shy.
belong shy.
John's a little shy.
John's a little size
Shy.
shy.
Good.
John's a little shy.
Shy. John's a little shy. Okay, now let's practice this. On dialogue 1, you have to fill up the words missing there in the words spoken by, in the sentence spoken by A. Okay, so try this. You speak that one. A, the word spoken by A.
Yes. What's Lisa like?
What's Lisa like? Lisa's very outgoing. What's John's like?
John's a little size.
John's a little shy. Okay, all right. Now let's practice role B. This role B, you have to fill out the blank with words spoken by B. Okay, so I'll speak the line spoken by A. What's Lisa like? Okay, now you.
Lisha, Lisha very outgoing. What's John's like?
Lisa's very outgoing. What's John like? John's a little shy. Okay, let's practice role A again once more. Okay,
What's
try.
Lisa like?
What's
Yes.
Lisa like?
What?
Yeah, Lisa's very outgoing. What's John's like?
John's a little shy.
John's a little shy. Okay. Okay, now let's practice this line. John's a talkative person. Okay, John's a talkative person. Okay. John's a talkative person. Okay.
John's a
This is another line. Okay, yes. John's a talkative person. Lam nung jipik ambong fu. John's a talkative lesson. Okay, this is 6.2. Now let's listen to the model dialogue. Okay, la dialogue ching ki. La bahay ni ambang fu ching ki. Arguing na. We'll listen to this conversation, model dialogue. What's Dan like? What's Dan like? What's tadabang ke piroi esabang lo atima ti lo telake elang yolong gawe la sarki ke ti ke dak in holo sigido it is unvoiced when the sound made within the mouth are lo in ho ti pulte la sono pulte litum ti la so ps wang lo pulte litum ke unvoiced nang kok po mane es bang ta leng ho lo si tu nang po la elang joy pen wang nang lo la si what's la ke phiru ar ki hula phuru le aning thi asia son si phuru asia son si binang po what's then like s what's then like okay what's then's like what's then like okay we have here 10 minutes more all right what's then like Dance. Here it is from the throat. Dance. Dance quite friendly. Ako, what's Chris like? Ako ho ladak bangke S bangke ladak S po banglo. What's Chris like? Chris. Chris. Chris is a talkative person. Chris is a talkative person. Chris is a talkative person. Okay. So listen. What's Dance like? Dan's quite friendly. What's Chris like? Chris is a talkative person. Okay, So let's practice this. What's dance like? Okay? So dance quiet polite friendly. Lapu quiet polite labangke lapu bang benjing pick on tagale chinki ke that one then ang bong penan do la pan se quiet pula quite friendly ki onke lalo quite friendly not friendly very not very friendly po bangali lo labang strong but very putagali lo lag ang bong pan se quite friendly pula te chinki me chinki hello that's on bang lo quite pula te chinki me hoy pula del ton quite pula dance quite friendly okay quite pretty quiet pula te ke labang ke pick pan lo pretty quiet pretty bangga quiet pretty pula la hello pretty quiet pretty quite friendly pretty friendly pula big papang lo quiet pula so dense quite friendly okay so dense quite friendly here dense quite friendly dense quite easygoing pula matha chi pasung se keta aning chi parong chen pine pu matha chi pasung se relax so easygoing means relax dense quiet so here dense quite sociable so quite sociable dense quite sociable pole munit phan ka chetong aning hang kimi am black break break min phan chetong aning hang bang phu phan sociable pole dense quite caring mean bang phan matha bang phan bang puthak matha bang phan ka jin sudo pulate caring popo caring so dense quite caring okay so listen you say after me dense quite friendly
Dense quite friendly.
dense quite friendly quite
Dense
pulate
quite friendly.
quite friendly but muni pang chinki si bc ka ong no chinki that kali chinki ki so quite friendly it's quite to that degree ong mu chot lo quite friendly dense quite easygoing
Dense quite is easygoing.
easygoing
Easygoing.
easygoing
Dense quite easygoing.
dense quite easygoing easygoing pole matha chi pasung se but ma chi pasung ui abang phu man se easygoing bu ba ta cholo ta thang thelo if anyone says like that then he is an easygoing type of person dense quite easygoing say this once more
Dense uh, dense
quite
dense quite easygoing.
dense quite easygoing dense quite
Dense
sociable dense quite sociable
dense quite sociable.
sociable sociable
Sociable. Yeah.
sociable
Social. Quite
sociable
sociable.
dense quite caring
Dense quite caring.
dense quite caring okay
Dense quite caring.
dense really quiet okay now really a hotbed dense really nice dense really
Dense
outgoing
nice.
dense really sociable
Dense really
sociable
dense really out. Dense really sociable. Sociable. Dense
dense
really
really
sociable.
quiet dense really
Dense
quiet
dense really quiet.
quiet quiet
Quiet.
quiet po bang
Quiet.
hello mai penan do lo quiet bang ke the quiet po bang lam nung ji che phan ji po no See, quiet and quiet. This is quiet, not talk too much. Lam nungje bamani phange quiet. Dance really quiet.
Dance really quiet.
Okay. Dance really nice.
Dance really nice.
Dance really outgoing.
Dance really outgoing.
Dance really sociable.
Dance really sociable.
Dance really quiet.
Dance really quiet.
Quiet.
Quiet. Dance really quiet.
Chris is a talkative person. Okay, so here, Chris is a talkative person. The adjective plus person. Talkative person, so used to say what kind of person someone is. So, why? Talkative. Chris is a talkative person. Talkative is someone who talks a lot. Someone who talks a lot. Talkative. Chris is a talkative person. Chris is a talkative person. Okay. So whole adjective ang po. Okay. Amon ito po. Is a kind person. Is a talkative person. Is an honest person. Pusita. Okay. So here, let's look at this. Chris is a talkative person. Say after me, Christina. Chris is a talkative
Yes.
person.
Yeah, Chris is a talkative person.
Chris is a quiet person.
Chris is a quiet person.
Chris is a sociable person.
Chris is a sociable person.
Chris is a bossy person. Bossy person.
Chris, bossy. Chris is a bossy person.
Bossy. Bossy pala bang panda rip tip je bang alamar je alang manje alamar ni pala samani phanke bossy pala boss sange chakrong kang tongmani phanke bossy. So here Chris is a talkative person. Chris is a quiet person. Chris is a sociable person. Chris is a bossy person. Okay. So let's see, 1 minute still there. We'll practice this. Say after me. Chris is a talkative person.
Chris is a talkative person.
Chris is a quiet person.
Chris is a quiet person.
Chris is a sociable person.
Chris is a sociable person.
Chris is a bossy person.
Chris is a bossy person.
Okay. All right, then we'll practice this model dialogue tomorrow. Again, this one, gap fill all this, speaking drill. Okay, so the time is almost, it's going to be 7. So we'll stop here, Christina. We'll continue tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.